You need to hear and see what Roman Reigns said.
Welcome to the show. WWE Nation, this is SmackDown Spotlight, your update center for matches and news. Hit that bell, and let's begin. For months, fans wondered what the tribal chief was planning, why he stayed silent, and whether he had truly stepped back from the battles that defined his career. But on this unforgettable night, Roman Reigns shattered that silence with the kind of presence only he can command. Monday Night Raw transformed into a storm of anticipation as he stepped into the spotlight, radiating authority and purpose. The entire arena felt like it was holding its breath, waiting for the moment that would not only change the direction of Survivor Series, but redefine the narrative of WWE itself. Roman stood calm, powerful, and unwavering, carrying an energy that signaled a revelation was coming, one that no fan, no superstar, and no faction could possibly ignore. A rivalry turned alliance. The unthinkable becomes reality. Survivor Series had always been a battleground for brand supremacy, but this year it had evolved into something deeper, a fight for identity, legacy, and control. With Paul Heyman's Vision faction rising in dominance, bringing together names like Brock Lesnar, Bronson Reed, and Logan Paul, WWE found itself at a crossroads. And as the threats grew, something unexpected happened. Rivalries that once felt too personal to overcome began to bend under the weight of a greater purpose. Roman's message became clear. Sometimes war reveals loyalty, reveals heart, and even reveals the possibility of unity among those once divided. In this story, animosity made way for strategy, and old wounds took a back seat to a shared desire to protect the very soul of professional wrestling. The arena ignites, Roman Reigns takes center stage. When Roman stepped into the ring alone, the crowd erupted into a thunderous mix of cheers, anticipation, and adrenaline. His presence was magnetic, every eye locked on him, every camera capturing the intensity of a leader preparing for battle. The tribal chief did not pace, did not waver. He stood unshaken as he addressed both his supporters and the entire WWE roster with a voice that carried unmistakable conviction. "They think I'm alone," he declared. "They think the bloodline is finished." The arena reacted instantly, the statement landing with the weight of a dramatic turning point. But fans sensed it. Roman wasn't there to dwell on the past. He was there to reveal the future. The lights go dark, a reveal that shakes WWE. Just as Roman prepared to unveil his plan, the arena plunged into total darkness. Fans screamed, cheered, and speculated wildly as the silence pressed against the walls of the building. When the lights roared back to life, two figures flanked the tribal chief, one on each side, signaling an alliance that would shock the wrestling world. On Roman's left stood Jon Moxley, the unpredictable force who brings a raw, untamed edge wherever he competes. On his right stood Jimmy Uso, fighting not just for team success, but for redemption, loyalty, and family. The arena exploded in disbelief, the reaction unlike anything seen in years. The War Council forms, a declaration of power. Roman raised the microphone once more, the energy pulsing through the arena as he introduced his unexpected allies. "Meet my War Council," he announced with measured intensity. "The lunatic who never quits, and the family who never forgets." The statement echoed through the arena with the authority of a leader assembling more than just a team. He was assembling a movement. This wasn't about brand loyalty or corporate strategy. It was about heart, legacy, and the willingness to stand up against a looming threat with unity and purpose. In that moment, the WWE Universe understood that this Survivor Series had become something far bigger than a traditional 5-on-5 showdown. Jon Moxley, chaos, unleashed, with purpose. Moxley's return as part of Roman's army sent shockwaves across the industry. Known for his intensity, unpredictability, and fearless approach to any fight, he brings an energy that the Vision faction cannot prepare for, or control his presence represents a statement. This battle is about preserving the authenticity of wrestling, the raw emotion, and the passion that drives the WWE Universe. Moxley is not a pawn. He is a catalyst, a force that disrupts structure, challenges control, and embodies the spirit of a competitor who will never back down, no matter the stakes. Jimmy Uso. Loyalty, redemption, and family reborn. On the other side stands Jimmy Uso, a man fueled by redemption and the desire to prove his worth after setbacks, betrayals, and tension within the family. His loyalty is fierce, his heart unmatched, and his drive to fight for Roman stronger than ever. Bringing Jimmy into the fold adds emotional depth to the team. This is not just about strategy or brute force. It is about heritage, identity, and the unbreakable bond of family. Together, Roman, Moxley, and Jimmy form a trio with balance, power, and purpose, each bringing something unique and irreplaceable to the battlefield. The Vision faction looms, a threat. Unlike any other, Paul Heyman's Vision faction has emerged as one of the most calculated, strategic, and dangerous forces in WWE. Their goal is control of story, control of outcomes, and control of the future. With powerhouses like Brock Lesnar and Bronson Reed, paired with a cunning wildcard in Logan Paul, the faction represents brute strength, fused with manipulation and precision. Survivor Series is more than a match for them. It is an opportunity to seize absolute dominance. And yet the arrival of Roman's War Council sends a powerful message. Their rise will not go unchallenged, and the heart of WWE will not be surrendered without a fight. A message to the wrestling world. The soul of WWE is at stake. Roman's alliance is not about revenge, not about ego, and not about proving who is the strongest. It is about protecting the integrity of professional wrestling, its passion, its tradition, and its meaning. The tribal chief made it clear. This battle transcends the ring. It is a clash of philosophies, a conflict between chaos and order, and a struggle to preserve what makes WWE thrive. Survivor Series now carries symbolic weight, representing a showdown that will define the path of the company for years to come. The road to Survivor Series. A storm approaches. Every moment from this night forward becomes critical. Every confrontation, every reveal, every decision will shape the ultimate collision waiting at Survivor Series. Roman Reigns, Jon Moxley, and Jimmy Uso are not just entering a match. They are stepping into a war fueled by loyalty, heart, and the fight to protect everything they believe in. And when they stand across the ring from the Vision faction, the world will witness a showdown built on emotion, strategy, unpredictability, and family. This is more than wrestling. It is a battle for identity, legacy, and the future. The storm is here, and history is about to unfold.